Hello and welcome to another Cuppa with Kaci. Today is a sketchbook tour, like I said last video, and we're going to go through my second completed sketchbook, which is this lovely My Hero Academia cover that I got from Avcon, and I will link below the artist that I got this from because she is awesome. And I mean, how cute is this? And it's a really nice sketchbook too. So let's just get into it, shall we? Okay, so we got the first page, which I need to write in the day I completed. Okay, so this is my first page. As you can see, it is me. I don't know if you can tell, I'll put it a bit closer, but the eyes are holographic and it was sparkly. And this was when I was pregnant with my little girl, so I did a little belly, a little heart, and that was my first page. And then we go straight into it. And I never used these 2 pages because they don't sit flat and it bugs me. So this is the same at the back, so I haven't used those 2 pages. But we go to this one, and you can see I did some character practice. So I'll just hold it up here. I did some little practice of this character, just randomly designed her, did some practicing on different character things, and her name is Seraphine or Sarah. And I did like colour swatches, and then I did this big full body picture of her, and I'm actually really happy with how this came out, but I don't think I actually ever drew her again throughout the entire book, which is a shame. But she's a strong warrior, and she's seen as mysterious because she always avoids the cameras and the media and stuff, but actually she's just super anxious and she doesn't like being on camera or the center of attention, so that's why she never talks to the media. And I thought that was kind of funny. So like she's all shy and then she's like kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Anyway, so next page, this was just sort of a sketch page. I think I was, as you can see, tired and pregnant, so I was just trying to draw and it wasn't really working out for me. And then I did my hashtag CaciDrawMyOC, which is still open, by the way. Feel free to tag your pictures of your OCs in it. And I just randomly picked a few that I liked and I wanted to draw. This one was a lot of fun. I loved all the details in the headband there. Look at all the little flowers. And yeah, I did a few different ones. They're all tagged and stuff. And then this is when I didn't... Oh, what did I do? I think this was the grade, when I got my grades for my thesis. Yeah, that would be what that was. I was 2 points away from getting into masters. 2 points, people. 2 points. 2 points from getting into masters. So I was feeling a bit meh, and that's what those were. Then a day where I had my stepson, so I did a few little drawings of him throughout the day. And I think it was like our first day where it was just me and him all day because his dad was at work. So we took him for a bike ride and he was reading. Not that he could read, he was just looking in books and drawing. And he was pretending to be a superhero and food and playing PlayStation. And yeah, and I had lots of fun and I really loved this picture so much. I want it framed. Then I was designing the stuff for my coffee page. And then drawing some old OCs from way back when. This is Sprocket, Grady, the original Kaci, and Vanellope. And yeah, they're all fun. Train sketches, so I was obviously on the train, so I was sketching people on the train. I really liked this girl's haircut. Well, not her haircut, but the way she had her hair. She had it all braided up and stuff. And then this chick was just wearing overalls, and I thought they were cool, so I drew her as well. I shouldn't assume. Drew them. Anyway, practicing for some commissions I was doing, and I really liked this sketch, so I drew myself being like, ooh, it's a pretty picture. Yeah, and you can see the finished version of that and this one, and I think this one on my Instagram as well. 3 marker challenge, so I have all my Copic markers all up in an order like this, all pretty on my desk and stuff. So I used a random number generator to pick their colours, and I got these 3, and I ended up making this like goth girl who's been forced to wear this really girly outfit and she's not pleased. And then this one, as you can see, is a drawing of my fiance proposing to me, which was really sweet. He took me down to the beach and did like a hangman game in the sand. That was all like, will you marry me? And it was all sweet, and he's so cute and I love him. And then another 3 marker challenge that I did, I ended up with some really nice greens, which made me want to do this Medusa character, and I used some isopropyl alcohol to try and mute the purple down so I could get some different shades out of that, because it was like I didn't have any light colours and I wanted to have a bit of contrast, so it was okay, but I didn't quite get the effect I was hoping for. And then a page of my hero sketches, because I love my hero and I don't draw it enough, and so there's like little Bakugo and Deku, oh sorry, ugh, I'm sleepy. And a little Uraraka bouncing on the top, and yeah, and obviously my favourite Aizawa there. Look at him, he's so cute in his sleeping bag. Sketching up some ideas. I wanted to do a full page Copic drawing, so I did some sketches of trying, like I really wanted to do Spider-Man with the carnival mask on that he's wearing in the movie, but I couldn't find any, like, so I'd seen it at the cinema and obviously there weren't any pictures out online yet of the actual mask, and I couldn't remember it well enough to draw it, so I nixed that idea, and I might go back to it because I thought it was really funny, Spider-Man floating around with this carnival mask on. But I ended up drawing Wheels, which is a character by Drawing with Waffles, who I will link below, who I think I have linked before, but I shall link again because you should really go look at their art because they're amazing. But I did a picture of Wheels because I could. And yeah, and then I made this werewolf guy who was really cute. His name's Dimitri, and he's a zombie werewolf, so he can never take his human form again. And yeah, he's super cute. Look at him, grr, he's covered in blood, but grr. And then I made him a cat friend who is a werewolf, and she's a psychic, so she's got the 3rd eye, because I got an order from a shop and they sent me a sticker at the same time and it had a 3-eyed cat on it, and I was like, I want to draw a 3-eyed cat, so yeah, I used these guys. I don't know if you can see it, but a little comic book there of them, comic strip even. And yes, down the next page, bunch of sketches that didn't really go how I wanted them to, and then I was playing with my mum's Teza watercolour marker pens, and I did it all on watercolour paper and stuck it in because I didn't really like how this page was looking, so I just stuck it over the top of everything else. And then sketching for a commission that I did, which I still actually have the finished piece lying around somewhere. I need to post it. Sorry, Ruben. I will send it eventually. But yeah, I just did some sketchings of his characters, and yeah. Then my attempt at Inktober, 1 whole page, go me. I think I was trying to use the prompt words, so the first one was ring. I did this cute little fairy ring character and it was really good. I was 9 months pregnant at the time, so it was really hard to actually just sit down and draw, so I was not having the greatest time with Inktober. I think I managed 3 days of it. It was like ring, and then I don't remember what this one was supposed to be. I don't remember the prompt word for this one, and then bait, and I was drawing like a little mermaid with a little wormy. I don't know if you can see the little wormy, but he's there, little wormy. and then I gave up. And then I think this is after I had my little girl, so she was born and I could get back into drawing again because I could find myself, I could actually sit at my desk, there wasn't a belly in the way. So I was sketching, I was drawing my cat Vegemite, and just got some pens, so I was playing around with them. And then drawing my hero character, Aizawa, because, you know, self-inserts and all that stuff. I love Aizawa, so I made a character that dates him, because I can. And then I drew some Eri, and I was playing around with these pens, and I think this is, I'd gone back to a spot that I could scribble in with the pens, so I was trying to draw some Animal Crossing stuff, and it wasn't turning out how I wanted, so I just nixed it. And then my tattoo design. It's my daughter's birthday. And obviously me with my little girl. Look at her. She was all tiny baby. And she liked sitting on me like that whilst I sat at my desk. And then big page spread of sketching. So I think I was just really into Pokemon Sun and Moon at the time. And I was sketching what my character looked like. And sketching some of the Pokemon that I had, and I loved this guy, but I just look at his little legs. I can't draw his, I get this far and it messes up. The proportions are so weird on that thing. And then some other obviously, so obviously that's Sachiko, my hero character, and that's the original Kaci. That's Jarrett, who's Casey's friend. And then playing with gouache. So this was my mum's. My mum got a 60 set of Arteza gouache paint. And she came over one day and we had fun swatching them out together, and then she left them with me and I got to do some playing around, and I put this over the top because it was, I don't know if you can see, but there was smudging over onto the other page and I didn't want it to ruin my little foxy drawing. So that's supposed to be me and my little girl, and then that's me. And then I was doing some quick poses from quickpose.com. I don't know how well you can see this because I used a pink pencil. But yeah, did some gesture drawing and stuff, and then I had a little Daiso stationery haul, so I was playing around with the stuff I got from that, and then sketching. And this is a character, I've actually got a video of me drawing the full picture, which is a couple pages away, I think. Could be one, but yeah, a couple pages away. But yeah, this is where I started sketching her out and made her. It's Kaci. I drew this random sad princess. It's my daughter. A random bunny thing. There was a big weird gap here, so I drew these little foxy dog creatures to fill it up. And then this was my first Cuppa with Kaci video, I think, when I was doing landscape practice. And then this is just a bunch of, I was trying to design my YouTube header, so I've got some sketches going on there in pink, so you probably can't really see them. And this was me scrolling through Pinterest and finding cute pirate outfits I wanted to use to draw my character Astral. So all these little sketches are from photos that I used as reference, and then I just put Astral's face on them. And this is this girl who I don't think I've named yet, but she, yeah, so you've probably seen this video. If you haven't, I will link it or something, but using my sparkly paint, so pretty. And this is my Astral video. Astral, I miss you. I miss you so much. And then doing more drawing. I wasn't feeling well, so I drew a sad me, all sick-like, drew more Sachiko and Aizawa because I have a problem, and then more Pinterest studies. I don't think I did this one's video. I think this was just me having fun on my own. I was looking up other people's artwork. I was also sketching from photos using poses. I think I tried to do one as Sachiko and then just started doing the actual people in the photo to get the shapes right. I was playing with gouache, my mum's gouache again. More Sachiko. said she could be carried out by Aizawa because she got beat up. He saved her. I have got a fan fiction that I've written for that, which is where all these pictures are coming from, but I haven't actually even gotten to that point in the fan fiction yet, so spoilers. More Pinterest or quick post studies. I was really trying to learn how to draw foxes. This is the quick poses video I did, but looking back at the video, you can't even really see me drawing any of these because the camera quality is so bad. I need a better camera, but I can't afford one yet. Then we've got more Pinterest studies of foxes and flora that I really liked. I was copying some neo-traditional sort of plant-like pictures, and then I found this person, Fuki Ink, I think. I don't know. They're on Instagram. You should check them out. They're amazing. But they did this really cute fox picture, and I used it as a practice because I really liked the style, and I wanted to sort of incorporate more of that style into my style, so I copied it out and then tried to incorporate it a little bit in the photos that I was copying from next. And then there's some more Fuki Ink studies because I like trawled through their page and really liked them, so I tried to do it in my own style. And these are some robots that I did for March of Robots, which is a art prompt for March where you draw a robot every day, but I didn't get that far with it because I never do with these prompt things. But I had fun with the first few days at least. Yeah, more Fuki Ink inspired stuff. I was using that picture that I pretty much copied to try and do my own sort of version of it. I'm copying it from memory instead of copying it from the actual picture. This is Sad Fox, by the way, my OC. Then I was doing some feet practice. That was a fun one. I don't really like drawing feet, but I really like how this page came out, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, more practice in drawing. So I was building up to drawing a full watercolor illustration of Sad Fox, which is my character, this one. And so I was practicing drawing foxes a lot, and I was drawing inspiration from other artists. So this is, I don't know how you say, I think it's supposed to be Carmen, could be Kerman, I don't know, on Instagram. Amazing, check them out. They did this sort of deer fox, and I was like, oh, that's perfect for what I need, so I copied it and then tried to incorporate elements of it into my own art without copying directly from it. So this art's not mine, and the Fuki Ink ones aren't mine. Then I was trying to draw some other stuff, me not feeling too great. I was watching not My Hero, I was watching Big Hero 6, and I was drawing the little kid whose name I can't remember at the moment, but it didn't turn out that great. I'm drawing a teddy bear that my daughter has in her crib. I was sketching my fiance as he was playing games on his computer. And then more Sad Fox stuff. This one's actually all me, and it was a fluke, and I have never since been able to redraw a fox so good or cute as this, but I'm really happy with that. Yeah. This is my fox spread, which if you've seen my Instagram you would have seen. So I literally just got photos off of Pinterest and used them as studies and drew a bunch of foxes, and it was so much fun. And this one is the final picture that I managed to do of Sad Fox with the watercolors. So I knew I wanted to do her with like the leaves and all the... my favourite thing about this is the background, I gotta say. I am not happy with how she looks, but the background looks awesome, so I'm happy with that at least. I think it's because I was using a mixture of my mum's Arteza watercolour brush pens as opposed to actual watercolours, and I think the black pen is really weird and like separates, and I don't like how it looks, so I had to use one cheap black watercolour paint that I have lying around somewhere to do the black, and I just lost all contrast and definition, because it just ended up too dark, and I was so frustrated with it because you're supposed to be a melanistic fox and it just looks it just looked like a big black blob, and I'm really unhappy with how it came out, but I like the background at least, so that's something. And then that's the pencil sketch. So I did the sketch and then I used my light board box thingo to trace it onto some of my high quality watercolor paper. And then, yeah, on to sketching. I drew a little mermaid thingy because I could. Just a bunch of random stuff. I was trying to draw my character Asta, who I have had for years, and I absolutely love him, but I can never draw him how I imagine him in my head. So he never quite looks how he's meant to look, and it really frustrates me. So I never draw him because I can never draw him how I envision him. So I was just playing around with trying to make him look right, and yeah, it didn't quite work, but you know, I did some stuff. Then I did some otters because my fiance was doing a tattoo of an otter and he wanted my help because, you know, I totally draw animals, that's the thing I do. Anyway, I Pinterested it and then sketched up a few, and I think he ended up using this one as inspiration for the tattoo he ended up doing, and it ends up looking so cute, and you should go check him out. I will link him below too. Playing around with those pens some more. I tried to draw Aizawa, but I made his eyes way too big, so I called him Big Aizawa because I'm so punny. Trying to draw my baby girl more realistic like. I was using Pinterest for poses. Then I was trying to draw Animal Crossing and it wasn't working, so I rage quit. And this page you probably can't see, so this was me going through lists of Animal Crossing characters and picking ones that I thought were super cute and drawing them. But of course I was using my pink colour erase pencil, so you can't really see it because it's really pale, but I don't want to go over any of them to make them darker, so there's that. Then I was trying to draw myself as a fox in Animal Crossing because foxes are cute, and I did a few, and then I did this side, and then later on I was like, I have no pages left and I didn't have a fresh art book yet, so I just came through and did my hand studies over the top of the pictures I'd already done. So there's some hand studies in there which are really fun to do, and I love how it came out looking. Yeah, looks kind of like a Michael Jackson crossed Robert Pattinson hybrid right there. I was copying from a Pinterest image, but I was trying to do it in pen so that I wouldn't be able to erase anything, and I got this monstrosity, and I'm so sorry to the guy who I copied that image of. More Asta, trying to make him look better and not really encapsulating what I wanted, but you know, they were fun to draw. And then it was my birthday and I got a set of 25 pastel mild liners from my sister-in-law and my brother. Thanks Amy and Daniel. And so I was like, oh, I gotta swatch them all out and try and draw something and colour it in with them. So I made this chick who's like a little devil thing. I ended up turning her into an incubus. And I drew her some more on this page, and so I drew her full body and coloured her in with the mild liners, and then just started drawing her some more, and then did some mouth practice. I don't remember if oh yeah, my friend named her Bloom, and I thought that was really cute, and it kind of inspired the character progression. So she's like a spirit, a spring spirit, and she encourages new life, so she can make flowers grow and helps with fertility and things like that. And then I was drawing her in more not this outfit. So I went through Pinterest and was looking for an outfit that I thought suited her, and I kind of got this one, and then I was like, oh, it's a bit too warm looking and not keen on the turtleneck, and then I changed it to this with the little polka dot top and the little dress, and I really liked it, so I was drawing her in that a lot. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing little sketches using Pinterest for poses and using this new little outfit that I created for it. I really like it, and I don't think I've drawn her since, but hey ho! Then we've got, oh, you might recognize this picture from my latest video using my core watercolors. Had so much fun with that. I was playing with my Tombow dual brush pens for a little bit, and I didn't like this little otter girl thing. And this, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, so I stopped. And then I was drawing my Animal Crossing New Horizons character. Yeah. Nothing really fancy there. In this page, these are my Maya Himi gouache. Some swatches that I was gonna do a picture using those 3 colors randomly chosen, but did end up doing it. I was playing with my watercolors, but it didn't really look nice on this paper, so I rage quit on that. But these are some characters, some of my friends' OCs that I did humanize, so they're like these pastel gore pony thingos, but I drew them as humans, and was playing around with different facial expressions and stuff. And this one was another of my Kaci Draw My OC, but this is a friend of this person as opposed to an OC, as like a little gift, so that was cute. And then you probably saw this video. This is my Maya Himi gouache test page. These are all the swatches. These are the 3 colors I ended up getting from my random color generator or number generator. And this is me sketching out my little skater person, non-binary person. And I did some cute little faces after I finished the video just to fill in this empty space, and I really like that one. This was sort of like a non-page. I tried to do some sketching for some ideas for stuff, and it just wasn't working out, so I rage quit. I did this pose, and then like they hadn't added the arms to it yet, and I thought it looked like a silly little dance, so I was like a cha-cha-cha, and added some arms in there so you'd like to be dancing. And then that's the back 2 pages that don't sit flat. These are my swatches of my Ohu dual tip marker pens. These ones, which I do not use very often, but I swatched them in there. These are some of my Tombow dual brush pens. I think those are the ones that I used for that page. I was just seeing what the colours look like on this paper. And then this is like a little random sketch I did when I finished my book. And it's, yeah, all done. And that's the end of the sketchbook. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next week in a brand new sketchbook with some artwork. Have a great week, guys, and see you then. Bye!